Shalom Yasharallah. This your brother Dawud Da from GMS Tampa Bay 07, coming at you with this here truth again. First and foremost, I want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you. I can push this truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth and enduring afflictions. Alright, I'm going to jump into this here quick lesson, which is more or less directed towards the ones, you sincere listeners, or the ones who call yourself so-called sincere listeners that's watching our videos, you know, that see us on the highways and the byways, on the comment boards and things like that. Not the so-called scoffers, but the so-called sincere ones. You know who you are, the ones who, you know, who call yourself, you know, doing this because you're trying to so-called better yourself, come to the Lord, you know. And, you know, this is pretty much dedicated unto you, you know. You know, we that's out here laboring to put in this here work, you know. It's not easy, you know. This is not an easy job, you know. It's very hard, you know. It's very hard on the men of the Lord that's putting in this work, you know. Just like everybody else, we have regular lives too, you know. We got a light bill, we got a water bill, you know. We got, hey man, we got bills and shit too, man. Meaning we got to go to work too. So if you in your regular ass life, like somebody that's not even in the truth, you know, if you in your regular ass life and you already got too much shit going on, and you know you don't got time to get this done, that done, and you know, you're always a day late and a dollar short on paying bills and so on and so forth, you know. Hey, how much more is it going to be for the men of the Lord that has all that shit to deal with, okay? Because we still jakes, we still on these curses, we still at the bottom, you know. How much more for the men of the Lord that's pushing this here work, you know? We still have to go to our jobs, get shitted on at our jobs, and even more because the spirit of them damn Edomites and these heathen recognize the spirit that we in, and then they give us even more hell, you know. But nevertheless, you know, we have to go to our jobs, put up with the bullshit at our damn jobs, and come home and put up the shit with maintaining our houses and shit. You know, we might have car problems, whatever, whatnot. Like I said, bills and shit, our families and shit we got to deal with. We got all kind of shit we got to deal with. And then on top of that, we still have to find time to do our daily reading, to do our daily studying, watch our videos. You know, or like if like I'm recording a video, you know, you want to go back and listen to your videos, you know, make sure all your recordings is everything is straight in those videos. Watch other brothers' videos so you can get edified. Then also do your own research on other topics and stuff like that, you know. There's a lot of different things we have to do, you know. This, like I said, it's not an easy job, you know. Some days, you know, some days, you know, I fall asleep in the process of, you know, listening to one of my videos or uploading a video, you know, just because I'm just that damn tired, you know. Prime example today, you know, I was in the process of uploading a video late last night, you know. One of the other brothers, now I'm on a whole different time schedule than, you know, majority of everybody else, but, you know, I was uploading a video, and, you know, before the video got done uploading, I wound up falling asleep, you know. I was just dead ass tired, you know. And one of the brothers from my camp, which, you know, like I said, we all on different time frames, you know, I work like midday to overnight, you know. And so we really not really always on the same time frame, you know. So he happened to be up at that point in time. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, you know, and happened to see that on my YouTube, it said I posted a video, you know, a couple minutes ago. You know, the brother in the spirit, he want to hear my voice, talk to me, you know. So he called me, but I had already fell asleep, you know. I just was tired, you know, and just fell asleep right where I was at, you know. The brother called me up, wanted to chit chat, you know, and I, you know, I was like, man, I'm kind of tired. I had to cut it off. Felt a little bad. Like, yo, brother, hey man, I just really need some sleep right now. I'm already tired from the day's work. Then putting in this here work, you know what I'm saying? And then fell asleep in the process of it. And on top of that, I got to get up and go to work early, you know, going to work early today, you know? And then on top of that, I slept through all my alarm clocks, you know, and still got up, you know? So not only, you know, not to say for this work, cause hey, it is nothing more important than doing this work, but, you know, in times of, you know, where I could have just went home and went to sleep, you know what I'm saying? Doing this here work, falling asleep with that and still having to maintain regular livelihood type of stuff, laundry, cooking, cleaning, that type of shit, you know? And then, you know, to wake up in the morning and be late for work, you know? And then now I'm gaining points at work. Now, you know, I'm getting closer and closer than getting fired, you know? Again, this ain't no easy task, you know? We still have to balance all these different things, you know? And so, you know, not saying, hey, y'all give a handout, this and that. That's not saying that. I'm just letting you know that our jobs, it's not an easy job. This ain't something that we just do on our you know, we can just, you know, it ain't nothing for us to do this, you know. It's actually, it's a big strain on us, you know, and it's a big spiritual strain, you know. The harder you push it, the harder those spirits come in and attack you, you know. We be beat down, sore, tired, all kind of crazy shit, you know. And just, we catch L after L after L, day after day, you know. Some brothers, you know, car might break down, this and that. Man, I still got to get to work, this and that, you know, and I'm already broke, you know. You know, I say all of that to say, you know, to paint the picture of the lives that we go through. You know, we still go through the same things that you all go through, you know, regular people in the world. But then we also have the added burden of, like I said, having a long night, staying up, reading, researching, putting up videos. And then sometimes, you know, you might do a video, come to find out there's no sound quality, or you might have had some headphones or something plugged in, or some kind of crazy shit might happen. Your video might get corrupted, you know, and now you have to re-record that video again, you know, and you just recorded a 20-30 minute video, and now you have to go re-record it, you know. And so, like I said, these things here take a toll on you, you know. But you know, saying that to say this, you know, those of you who call yourself so-called sincere listeners on the other side of the videos, you know, if you have any kind of so-called discernment or anything like that, you know, you'll be able to hear some of the brothers' voices, you know. Sometimes some of the brothers even make statements about certain things that they're going through, you know, or certain things like that, you know. And you know, instead of always saying you shalawams and good lesson, brother, this and that, you know, some things you could do is try to offer something, you know. Hey, is there anything I can do for you, brother? Is there anything that you might need help with, you know? And now this isn't a video speaking on my own self, like, oh, right now, you know, I'm all behind on all my bills and this and that, and you motherfuckers need to be helping me out. No, it's not about me, you know. Right now, in my situation, you know what I'm saying, I got my daily bread for today, you know, so I'm not in no need or nothing like that, so I don't need a bunch of people commenting, oh, what do you need, brother? No, it's not about me. I'm speaking first and foremost for the other brothers, you know. You know, like I said, we all are catching hell, you know. There's a lot of people, you know, you read through the brothers' videos, and you see a lot of people commenting on the videos that's so-called non-known people that we know from our inside circle. Always good edifying lesson, brother. Always this and that. You fed me. You fed me good. Well, if we're feeding you good, sometimes, hey man, see what you can do for us. You know, see what you can do to be a help meet unto us. You know, you might have a prophet or something like that you know you watch on the video, and he walking to work every damn day. I mean, you can at least get a brother a ride or something. Offer, hey man, you need a ride to work here or there. You know, can I do this for you? You know, or you see us on the highways and the byways or something like that. You know, we always on the highways and the byways. We see these people walk by. Hey man, we appreciate the work you brothers are doing. Or hey man, you brothers, even the police will tell us, man, one thing I can say about you guys are real dedicated. You guys are always out here doing this here work. You know, yeah, y'all give us these praises all the damn time. But you know, how many of you guys are walking by? Hey, I appreciate what you brothers are doing. Here goes some water for you brothers. You know. I mean, we out here in Florida, man, it get hot as hell out there on the highways and the byways, you know? Or in certain places where it's cold, you know? You walk by, you say, shalom, or you appreciate us. How many of you guys ever stop by, try to drop off some coffee, you know? Or see if any of the brothers are sick, maybe, you know, something, you know? Certain things like that, you know? You might have brothers, like I said, we put our lives on the lines, all right? For this truth, you know? We got our faces on the internet and on YouTube, you know, and they cracking down on us. So a lot of us is losing our jobs right now. And then we already got a so-called, they got a record on us. So shit, when they go to do a background check on us, ain't no motherfuckers trying to hire us. They already know what we about now. All right, we world famous now. We the number one thing trending on YouTube, you know. Everybody know us now. It's to the point now. Shit, one of the brothers sent a video out where the brothers was out there preaching, and the fire truck come around the corner. Like in all the videos, you always hear the fire trucks, but this fire truck came around the corner. Dude get on the loudspeaker, Shalom Akim. You know, it was a beautiful thing. Hey, that's what we're coming into, the kingdom of Israel nowadays. But now we're on this point in time, man, it's getting harder and harder for us, you know. But you got all these people coming in now and so-called trying to be support or listeners, sincere listeners. But where's the support at, man? Where's the support, you know? Where, you know, you got all these brothers that's you know, falling behind on certain things here and there. They need some help, man. Now we, you know, speaking for Great Millstone, you know, we do our best to take care of our own first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? You know, if there's a brother lacking, you know, we network. Oh, what do you need, brother? We try to take care of him here and there. Boom. But again, sometimes, I mean, not even sometimes. All I'm really saying is for you sincere, so-called sincere listeners out there, you know, just the Shaloms and Great Lesson brothers. Hey, man. We over here feeding you, man. We doing a lot of labor, you know what I'm saying, to build you up and all that. Like, where's your appreciation? You know what I'm saying? We're not asking for no money. Hey, y'all should be paying us and this and that. It could be something as simple as, you know, like I said, we on the highways and the byways. You see us out there sweating and this and that. You know, you might think that we doing a good job or something like that. Bring us by some water, you know? What's $5 for some water or something like that, you know? Or something, you know, let us help you carry these signs or some shit like that, you know? Something as minuscule as that makes a huge difference, all right, unto the men of the Lord, just to see that, hey, damn, somebody out here trying to help us out, you know, in a world where everybody's against us, you know? You have to put yourself in our shoes. Everybody that we come around is against us. They all have it out for us. The only people that's not against us is the men of the Lord, you know? Basically the men in our own camp, because the other camps, they even against us, all right? So, you know, just that shalom and that good job, brother, man, that shit get old after a while, you know? You see us out there, oh, good lesson, brother, but we out here sweating and dehydrated and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you got a whole thing, you pushing a cart of water, man. What kind of shit is that? All right? Now let me get into this here, these scriptures, is getting into all of this. You know, I had to, you know, because the scriptures is going to say certain things, and you're like, oh, well, you know, that's for y'all to be doing with one another. Yeah, but who are we feeding? You know, we got this goddamn unlimited soup kitchen, you know, feeding y'all the food. We paying for the food and cooking it all up. You know what I'm saying? At least a couple of y'all can do. We done fed thousands of people. At least the least y'all can do is maybe 10 of y'all can help do some dishes, or at least help put the chairs up. That type of shit, you know? But getting into the scripture, this is Matthew 25 and verse 34. Then shall the king say unto them on his right hand, come ye blessed of my father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundations of the world. For I was hungry, and you gave me meat. It says, verse 35, for I was hungered, and ye gave me meat. I was thirsty, and ye gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. Naked, and you clothed me. I was sick, you visited me. I was in prison, and ye came unto me. Okay? So, what it says, I was hungry, okay? Being that, yo, hey, man, and we, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hey, man, we live in paycheck to paycheck. The majority, a lot of us, you know, we under these curses and stuff like that, you know? Some brothers go, you know what I'm saying? Every brother's got their own little different thing, but, you know, I'm not going to put it past the fact that some brothers might go to bed without eating, you know? And we ain't talking about a fast, you know, just because they can't make ends meet that day or that week, you know? Have to go without eating or sitting there eating some fucking abominable food just because that's the only thing they can afford, you know? Fucking ramen noodles and McDonald's, you know? Only because that's all they got, you know? Like, man, heard a story of the apostles talking about they over here breaking down goddamn dollar cheeseburgers back in the days. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, come fast forward till today, none of us would, man, if it wasn't for them, if it wasn't for the power and the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua putting the spirit onto them, none of us would have, hey, man, we'd all be dead, man. But yet they over here breaking down cheeseburgers, and we all should be thankful that the Most High was dealing with these men. What can we do to show them, you know, some of our appreciation? I mean, they shouldn't be splitting no dollar cheeseburger, no, whatever the fuck them, whatever them dollar burgers is called. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that, you know? And also a thirsty, you know? We out on the highways and the byways sweating it out. You know what I'm saying? And we doing the work, and you can't stop by with some water, or you at that restaurant that we post up in front of every week, you know? And, you know, because of your job and your job dealings, we don't want you to get fired or whatever, whatnot, but you listening to us on the slide, you know, and you have some kind of so-called compassion for us. Hey, man, if you can't, slide outside with some waters for us or something like that, you know? You see us out here a little dehydrated, and we pushing this word for whom? For you. We know what's going on, but we got to tell it to you so you can get to learning and understanding. You're not sitting over here reading and searching through the scriptures and researching all this stuff. All you got to do is sit there and listen and believe. We the ones doing all the hard work, you know? It says, and you gave, I was a stranger and you took me in. Yeah, you know, sometimes we go from city to city and, or get broke down here or there, you know what I'm saying? You know, your car break down and, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, our faces are all over the internet. Y'all know who we are by now, you know? And you run into us in the cities and stuff where we live at, you know? And you see us in a condition, you know, we might have a blowout, a flat tire, you know? And you roll right on past us, you know? Or you know, we actually had a scenario like this, a couple different scenarios like this where, you know, brothers had car problems, you know. One brother car got towed, you know, when he was around a bunch of the other brothers and different two other camps, you know. Part of our camp got together with two other camps, you know, and you know, without even any question, the brother stepped up, you know what I'm saying, and tried to take care of that brother, you know, and got the brother's deal situated with, you know. But at the same time, you know, and you know, Salakia to the brother, if you know what I'm saying, I don't want to put his business all the way out there like that, but hey, man, just to say this, I had to say this, one of the brothers on the way to camp, his car caught on fire. The brother lost his whole car, on the way to camp, on the way to go out there to feed you, the so-called sincere listeners, his car caught on fire going out there, and y'all aren't the ones that have to replace this brother's car. This brother still got to get to work back and forth, still got to get to camp to feed you, and none of you Akim, that's out there watching and to say you are sincere watchers, is trying to, not saying that, that brother put his business out there like that for you to know about that, but it's still, you could always ask, hey, is there anything that we could do for you brothers? Y'all been feeding us all day long. What can I do for you? What, I owe you my life. What can I do for you? That type of deal, and that brother still come out diligently, still feeding, and we're not mad at you, sincere listeners. It's not a thing where we screaming. I'm not screaming at you people like, oh, y'all need to get your shit together. No, this is just one of these things that you should be aware of, the things behind the scenes, behind the curtains, When I was on the other side of the fence, I never knew this is something you have to walk into, I never knew that it would be this tough, the pressure and the spirit that's bearing down on you, always tired, always this, always that, all kind of different shit, and you got to push through it like a true soldier, Yeah, it's cold, yeah, you in the water, this and that, but hey, you got to push a little further, and we have to endure all of that, It says, naked and you clothed me. Yeah, sometimes, and you see how the brothers on the highways and the byways, sometimes we ain't, not to say we have to be dressing some nice ass Gucci or this and that, but hey, you could tell by certain brothers' outfits and shit like that some of the things that they be wearing or wearing the same things over and over and over again every other week. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, that might be a sign that if that brother ain't got that for the clothing, that ain't our first priority or nothing like that, but you might need to see where his finances is like. Is there anything I can get you? Not saying I'm trying to buy you clothes, but if you dress like that, are you getting your daily bread? Do you got enough to eat tonight? You know what I'm saying? Do you got enough gas money to get back home? Because a lot of us have to drive at least, I drive an hour to go to camp every week, and I have to pay a toll and everything like that, gas and service on my car, all these types of things, not complaining about it or nothing like that, but you know what I'm saying? Hey, sometimes, you know what I mean? You might not have those resources to get back and forth, It says, naked and you clothed me. I was sick and you visited me. Yeah, we go through our ailments and stuff like that. You hear us on the videos sniffling and coughing and all kind of crazy shit like that, As a personal testimony, shit. Like, not too long ago, I had I don't know if something happened with my eyes. I don't know if I got something in my eyes at work or something to where I had like some real bad eye irritation. My eyes was like bloodshot red and they was real watery and barely couldn't, see at certain points of times once they watered up, And where was I at? Still on the highways and the byways. And even that week was being a reader, And, one of the brothers, made a statement. He was joking around. One of the brothers made a statement. He was like, you all right, brother? And then I made a joking statement like, nah, actually my vision is a little messed up, But at the same time, that's not nothing that we complaining or griping about. But at the same time, just to show you, man, we still out there in our ailments and stuff like that, but we don't complain about those types of things, And sometimes, somebody could be like, hey, man, do you need me to bring it? Like I said, who we are, or the cities that we live in and stuff like that, because you bump into us a lot of the times, You might need to check up on us sometime. Hey, man, is there anything I can do for you? This and that. Like, yo, everything's straight with you. Your health all right? Is there anything I can do for you? Says, and then they asked, when saw we thee a stranger and took thee in, or naked and clothed thee, or we saw thee sick or in prison and came unto thee? And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily as I say unto you. Okay, so these people are going to be like, Lord, if it was you that was out there fucked up like that, we got you. We're not going to let you like that. But the Lord is like, nah, fuck that. You're going to treat me like you're going to treat the rest of your brethren and the rest of my brethren. All right. It says, and so much, verse 40, it says, verily I say unto you, and so much as ye have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren. Okay. So Yahushua said, like, oh Lord, if we seen the king up there, Yahushua say, look, I'm going to bring myself down onto the same level, like the least of my brethren. All right. The least of them. Okay. It says, verily I say to you, insomuch as you have done it unto one of the least of these, my brethren, you have done it unto me. Okay. So how you treat the smallest, or the so-called the lowest level of my brethren that's out here doing this work, you basically treated me the same way. All right. It says, for I was hungered and you gave me no meat. I was thirsty and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger and you took me not in, naked and you clothed me not. sick and in prison, and you visited me not. Okay? And so, what are we doing? We doing the work for Yahushua. Yahabashim Yahushua. This ain't our work. We ain't doing this for them that are sick. We putting in work for them. All right? We working for them. And if like he said, like, yo, you seen us out here hungry, thirsty, and in prison and sick, and you ain't give a fuck about us. What are you really saying? You don't really give a fuck about Yahabashim Yahushua, because we doing work for them. This is their job, or not their job, but this is their business. We just the employees for it. But you don't give a fuck about the employees. Basically, you don't give a fuck about the company or the product. All right. It says, verse 44. Then shall they also answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hungered or a thirst? I skipped a bunch, actually. Oh, no. Here we go. Verse 40. And the king shall answer and say unto them, verily I say unto you, insomuch as we... Yeah, we read that. Verse 41. Then shall he say unto them on the left, depart from me, ye cursed, into everlasting fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. For I was a hungered, and ye gave me no meat. I was thirsty, and you gave me no drink. I was a stranger, and you took me not in, naked, and ye clothed me not, sick and in prison, and you visited me not. Then they shall answer to the Lord. Then they shall answer him, saying, Lord, when saw we thee a hunger, a thirst, or a stranger, or naked, or sick, or in prison, and did not minister unto thee? Then shall he answer them, saying, verily I say unto you, insomuch as you did it not unto one of the least of these, ye did it not to me. And these shall go away into everlasting punishment, but the righteous into eternal life. But the righteous into life eternal. All right. Let me pull out two more quick scriptures. This is James chapter 2, verse 15. It says, if a brother or a sister be naked or destitute of daily food, and one of you say unto them, depart in peace. You know what I'm saying? Like, if we lacking something, all right, if we got something, fucked up is going on, you see us, you know what I'm saying, having some kind of problems. You hear us in the videos or something like that, yeah, I'm a little down, I just lost my job or whatever, whatnot, or we got a flat tire somewhere or something like that, or we hungry or something like that, and let's say we got fired from a job, and you're a manager somewhere, your job hiring, and you go off like, all right, you just lost your job. Oh, well, sorry to hear that shit. All right, brother, well, have a good day, man. Godspeed, or you got a flat tire. Damn, bro, that's fucked up. You got a flat tire, Well, I hope everything work out good for you. I'll holler at your boy. You know what I'm saying? Or, you over there eating and you see somebody over there hungry. Damn, bro, I hope you the best, You saying you hope them the best, but look, it says, and if one of you said to them, depart in peace, but you warmed and not filled, notwithstanding ye give them not those things which are needful to the body, what does it profit? All right. So, again, you over here, shalom, brother, peace, brother, Godspeed, brother, may the Most High bless you, brother. And you might be in a position where you can help this brother out, You might be able to do something to do. Oh, man, damn, this brother done lost his job. Well, I hope you get better, brother. Love you pushing these lessons. Until next time, I can't wait till you put your next video up. Well, it might not be no next video if homeboy get evicted, the internet get cut off, and so on and so forth, And what you could do a little something, I mean, even as not necessarily saying you got to give him some money or something like that. If you ain't got it, you ain't got it. But if you got it and you got it to give, what the hell are you talking about? Talking about something, I wish you the best. May God bless you. No, motherfucker, God ain't finna bless him. God sat you there to see if you was going to bless him. All right. And you fell on that. Like we just read, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, basically, when I was hungry, you didn't feed me. Well, when did we see you hungry, Lord? Well, when you didn't do it to the least of one of my brethren, you did it unto me, basically, Last scripture, speaking on, again, these sincere listeners who, say that they with us and, shalom and this and that. This is John chapter 13, verse 34. A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another. As I have loved you, that you also love one another. And so how did Yahushua love us? He gave up everything. He gave up his life for us, Not only that, when we was all fucked up in a fucked up state and destitute, he gave up his life for us, and then he still raised us up, And now look at us in these positions that we in now, you know? And so, you know, you should love your brother the same way Yahushua loved us, you know? If you was in your wickedness and the Most High, you know, to woke you up to the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you know, he done woke you up to this truth, and now you're getting fed and your whole life is slowly getting a little bit better, you know? He's showing you love when you all fucked up, but then you see the brothers that's been set up to teach you, you know, following hard times, you know, you don't really love your brother like Yahushua love you, because, hey, when you was in your fucked up state, he still came and gave you, you know, when he was the Lord. He didn't, you know what I mean? Like, yo, man, I don't really have to take this, it was set up like that, but, you know, in the so-called carnal sense, like, man, I know these niggas ain't gonna appreciate this shit anyway. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to talk about some crucify him. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? I got the power to lay down my life, but fuck that. I ain't finna do that. You don't really love them then, you know? So same vice versa, man. You know, if you say you love one another, you know, first of all, this is the commandment that you love one another as Yahushua loved us. All right. Verse 15, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples. Okay. So you call yourself a follower of Yahushua or the follower of the Lord. You're trying to serve the Lord. Well, this is something that the men or that people should be able to see just by looking at the outwardly appearance, you know? Oh, well, this brother going through this and that, and then another brother just speedily just jumped up, you know? Not even that, you know, like, for instance, you know, you in a line somewhere, you and another brother in a line somewhere, and, you know, they going to go cash out, and there's a big ass bill, you know, $200, and all of a sudden, this brother either left his card somewhere, or something happened where his bank's fucked up, you know, something happened, you know? And now you're sitting at the counter, you have to pay off this here debt, you know, but you don't have the money, you know, but the person at the register should be able to know that y'all are disciples of the Lord. They should know something special about you. You're not saying that they ain't the truth or nothing, but they should be like, damn. Soon as you be like, damn, I can't pay for this. The other brother don't even be like, start walking off. You know how Jake in the world, they just walk off. Well, shit, come on, let's just go. Nah, now this is predicated off if you got it like that. I ain't telling you to give up your last little bit, so now you in want and need, you know what I'm saying, to help somebody else out. That's you just being over righteous at that point in time. But however be it, you know what I'm saying, if you got, you know what I'm saying, if you got an extra, you know, $5 in your pocket or something like that, y'all at a toll booth, right? You going through a toll booth in traffic, you know, and you got $5 in singles. The toll is only $1.50, you know, and the brother that's driving didn't know he was about to hit a toll, but he taking you somewhere. You know, and now he don't want to sit there and look stupid and have to have a ticket mailed onto him in the mail for him to pay it off. Bro, go in your pocket and give him a little $1.50, man. That's all. You know what I'm saying? And the people that's at the counter should be like, oh, bro, I got it. Boom, no problem. Don't even worry about that. Don't even worry about paying me back. I know you fucked up on hard times right now, man. That was some little bullshit money anyway that was just going to probably go to some bullshit or to nothing, you know? I probably would have spent that money, you know, people in the carnal sense, you know, man, like I got a little cousin that this little motherfucker buy beer, alcohol, and cigarettes day in, day out, and this motherfucker can't even buy toilet paper, you know, for his own self. You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, same with these people who so-called say they sincere listeners and they, you know, they want to be followers of the men of the Lord. Like, yo, you can spend all your money on some bullshit, you know what I'm saying? But sometimes when there's a need, you can't put your money towards a need, or your time or your effort towards a need. You know what I'm saying? A need like this. All right. But continuing on, it says, by this shall all men know that you are my disciples if you have love one to another. All right. And so, you know, this should be just something that's showing forth, you know, instead of all these shalawams, great video, brother, this and that. Sometimes ask your brothers, you all right? Everything all right? Even sometimes overhearing in conversations of a brother might be talking about this and that, not necessarily crying out, oh, I need this, I need that. You know, you might hear something like, you know, you and a brother conversating about something that can't, while y'all all congregating, like, yeah, man, I got suspended from work last week, so I was off all last week. That was some bullshit, but fuck them guys anyway. You know, I ain't really talking about finances, but you being a real brother, like, hold on, brother. You said you was off suspended all last week. I know you still got bills. You straight on everything right now? You need something right now? You know what I'm saying? Even if I ain't got it, let me try to see if I can get it, you know? That might be more, you know, because I know, like, sometimes people come to me, for, like, let's say money scenarios, you know, like family or whatever, whatnot, brothering or something like that, you know, and sometimes I ain't got it, you know, majority of times I don't got it, but hey, what do I have? I might have a connection that will be able to get me that money, you know, and, you know, so, like, for instance, you know, somebody needs some money, be like, I don't know, brother, because I don't really got it like that, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I got a homie that's like, a worldly friend or a worldly relative or a family member that's got all kind of money or something like that. It'd be nothing for me to sit there and borrow $20 from them. I could pay them back whenever, but you need this $20 right here and right now. So I can go get that. Yeah, cool. Boom. You know what I'm saying? But nevertheless, I just wanted to bring that out because, like I said, man, we going through worse and worse things right now, and more and more stress. It's getting harder on us, And for you sincere listeners out there, hey, man, hey, you got to be a helpmeet, man. What kind of works are you doing to put forth to this, Not saying that every man going to be a prophet or a teacher or nothing like that, but, hey, man, you could be doing something, And even something as small as, like I said, bringing out some water to the camp. You know what I'm saying? Doing this and doing that. Or just asking if we all right, if we need anything. That right there go a whole lot further than anything, because right now, the only people that care about us is Yahweh, Yahushua, and basically our brethren in the same camp. Not the same actual camp, but in GMS. Don't nobody else really care about us like that. Ain't nobody asking us if we all right, if everything is all right, if we can give you a hand with anything. No, we just know how we hey, man, we just got to get it done, man. I know I got a whole lot of shit on my plate and more shit is getting on there. Hey, let's just start digging in, So, you know what I'm saying? Again, this isn't no video to be screaming onto the people. This is something to learn and to edify, to teach and to edify, you sincere listeners on the other side, You could help the ministry and help the fold out, you know what I'm saying? By just asking, more than likely, and this is how the Most High set certain things up. He'll put one person in a position to have and another person in a position to have not, just so these people, you know what I'm saying, the love you have for one another, Help me help you, all right? With that, I'm going to go ahead and close out. Lord willing, this here lesson was edifying. Until next time, I say, call halal Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. And salutation and much love for you. I can push this truth and sincerity on the four corners of the earth. Stay strong. Shalom.